Congress MP Karti Chidambaram has criticized Infosys co-founder N.R Narayana Murthy's proposal to work for 70 hours per week, stressing on the focus on efficiency instead of meaninglessly working for long hours. Karti Chidambaram also stressed that work-life balance is most important for good social order and harmony. In fact, remember, Murthy has been vocal advocate for the 70-hour work week, believing that it is essential for India's growth and competitiveness on the global stage. But Karti Chidambaram has advocated for a 4-day working week, 12 noon on Monday to 12 p.m. on Friday. In fact, we have the Congress MP Karti Chidambaram with us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. So Chidambaram, at a time when people like Narayana Murthy are advocating for 70-hour work week, you have spoken about 4-day work week. What is the rationale behind this?
I personally think that the debate should be about efficiency and not about long working hours. And secondly, work-life balance is very, very important for social harmony and for the well-being of people. We can't have a colonial mindset where we are going to just drive people and to work and have no other interest or not to have any other balance in life. Family is important, recreation is important, health is important. We need a happy population, we need a healthy population, and we want to also have a socially harmonious population. For that, there has to be a work-life balance, and particularly for families and particularly for women, a 4-day working week will allow them to have that balance. And to start their day later on Monday and end it by midday on Friday would be ideal. And if we just work more efficiently, we will achieve whatever we have to achieve within the time span that has been allotted. There is no merit and there is no great virtue in simply saying we are working longer hours when we are actually working inefficiently. Life as it is for the average citizen is very complicated. They deal with inefficient amenities and infrastructure. That itself takes away a lot of their time. On top of that, if they are expected to spend long hours at work, they will have no other time to devote to family or for other interests.
Okay, but you know, it's not just Mr. Narayana Murthy. There are even several other new young entrepreneurs as well and startup founders as well who seem to be endorsing this very view. What do you have to say about that?
I think that, really the focus should be on efficiency, not on long working hours. Are we productive? Are we efficient? Is life efficient? Do people don't have to, if we can improve efficiencies in the amenities and infrastructure which everybody encounters on a daily level, yes, they will be more productive at work. If they don't have to go fetch water, if they don't have to be dealing with the bureaucracy, if they don't have to be dealing with bad roads and long commutes, I mean, those are also leading to inefficiencies. If we improve all those things, I think people can spend lesser and more productive work hours rather than spending longer and hours which are less productive.
Okay. But, the counterpoint to that would be that while you are proposing smart work, that working hours and working for longer hours, aren't you also doubting those who also genuinely work efficiently for longer hours?
I'm sure they are. It's their choice, but I don't think it should make it mandatory. If somebody wants to only work all the time and not have a work-life balance, it's their choice. But I think a lot of people want to have a work-life balance. They want to pursue other interests. They want to spend time with their families. And so they should have that option. If somebody only wants to work and not do anything else, it's their choice.
Okay. All right, Mr. Karti Chidambaram, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast with your thoughts. That has sparked off a lot of controversy, a lot of discussions on social media as well. With that, we're slipping into a short break here. Before that, I want to go across to my colleague Varshini, in fact, who's joining us on the broadcast. Varshini, this is not the first time. Narayana Murthy has often spoken about long working hours. And it's not just him. There are several other CEOs as well and new young entrepreneurs as well who have been speaking about working harder, working for longer hours. But Karti Chidambaram, though, has brought about and is speaking about a new model which is working for lesser hours, 4 days a week is his proposal.
Absolutely, yes. When Narayan Murthy spoke about longer working hours last year, it sparked a huge controversy where people from several sectors spoke about how, this could lead to several issues. And there was people who, accepted and said that it was a very welcoming idea because it could increase the productivity as a whole. And in fact, he also spoke about how Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself is, working so hard. So if we 100 hours a week, in fact, so if everybody started putting in long hours, it could boost the country's economy on the other side as well. But now Karti Chidambaram, Congress MP, is speaking about how efficiency is what that all matters, and it's not about the time that we put in, but all about the efficient work that matters. He in fact is speaking about how the 5-day week should even be lessened, and it should be reduced to a 4-day week, and that should start from noon on Monday and end by Thursday in the afternoon, which is a very different idea that he's put into the mind. So it is going to definitely bring up a lot of debate upon this, whether this could work when it comes to these MNCs and huge companies which have a lot of employees working for them.
Absolutely, and a lot of those who had been outraging over the statement that had been made by Narayan Murthy would perhaps be welcoming this statement coming in from the MP. Thank you for joining us with those details. And with that,